The Flash, issue 757, sees Barry daydreaming about killing Reverse Flash, knowing that he can hear the sound of his neck snap when he closes his eyes. Barry knows all Thawne cares about is his mission to make his life a living hell, and now he's back and free, and it's all his fault, and he could be hiding anywhere. Flash races across the earth looking for the villain, knowing he doesn't have time for anything but Thawne, but he takes down crimes when he sees them. He runs so long he forgets that he was meant to meet Iris, Wallace, and Avery back at Iris's house. He races into the home late at night, finding everyone is already asleep, except for Iris, who says the kids know he wanted to be there. Barry says that he's searched everywhere for Thawne, and he's missing some small detail that is letting him find him. Iris knows that right now what Barry needs to do is eat, so she goes to warm up some leftovers for him. However, Barry uses his speed to quickly heat the food. As he eats, he tells Iris how his mind races with possibilities on how Thawne will hurt him, but he's not giving up and he's just being realistic, knowing Thawne is a monster. Barry quickly eats all his food as Iris tells him that he needs to not let Thawne control him or dominate his life, knowing he can't kill the villain. Wallace and Avery soon join them, grabbing some ice cream and racing to see who can eat theirs first. However, Iris tells them to calm down since they don't know what a brain freeze in super speed is like. Barry knows Iris is right and he can push Thawne to the side for now and get back to his real life, as the next day Barry goes into work, told by Director Singh it's good to have him back, giving the CSI a huge load of case files. Barry soon hears a boy shouting at some detectives, telling them his father didn't kill anyone. Singh says the boy's father was found guilty in killing his mother and he has gotten the death sentence. Barry finds that horrible, knowing that he knows how the boy feels. He talks to the two detectives, but they know it's a case similar to his father's, telling him that he was there at the crime scene and he lectured them about evidence and justice, but the man confessed to doing it. Barry wants to see the evidence, but the cops say that the man confessed and that's the final nail in the coffin. Barry doesn't let it go, speeding into the records room and looking over the evidence, knowing that he should have looked into this at the time, wondering how he missed this case. Looking at the night of the murder happened, he realizes it was the night Wally West returned from the Speed Force. Speeding out of the office, he knows he can't let another innocent man die because he was too distracted, so he heads to the crime scene, which he finds it strange it was never cleaned after all this time. He knows he was off his game that night and wonders what else has slipped through his cracks, as something about this scene makes the hair on his neck stick up. Using a special scanner, he finds that Thawne was there, making Barry realize that Eobard Thawne has been playing him for a long time, hurting people around him. Barry quickly changes into his costume, calling Singh and telling him that he's got questions about the case. Singh tells him that the case is closed and he has other newer cases to get to. Suddenly, Singh's phone call is interrupted by the Turtle, who smashes into the CCPD. Barry's earpiece begins buzzing with even more problems as the Trickster has also appeared in the streets out front of Barry's apartment. As Barry runs, he learns that Captain Cold and the Golden Glider are also free from Iron Heights, attacking Star Labs and robbing it. Barry knows that this can't be a coincidence, as Lisa hopes that this stunt will work, and her brother tells her that Thawne says if they do this, they will be set for life. Barry's flash alert soon alerts him to the Speed Lab under attack by Gorilla Grodd, who smashes his way through the Flash Museum. Flash knows that Grodd attacking the museum is an attack on the Flash, but with the other locations factored in, he knows this is actually an attack on Barry Allen, so he can guess what their next stop will be. Speeding home, he grabs Iris, Wally, and Avery, taking them out of town and telling them his villains are attacking places related to Barry Allen. Iris says that he knows that they can take care of themselves, and maybe this is what Thawne wanted him to do. Iris tells him that the killer is attacking every aspect of his life, so Barry would begin second guessing himself. So what Barry needs to do right now is to run. The Flash issue 757 was a fantastic beginning to the Legion of Zoom that goes right into the action of it all. I do enjoy during all of this, Barry does actually find some time to go back to work as a crime scene investigator and catch up on some cases, leading to him finding something that relates back to Rebirth, which I thought was really cool. It's also fun that we are again getting the trope of Reverse Flash fucking with every aspect of Barry's life, now with the added benefit of him including the rogues in this, which I really enjoy, are finally getting involved in the story now. I'm looking forward to Barry having to question every one of his choices he makes from now on, as well as what will Thawne do with the Tornado Twins, which we saw at the end of last issue, since they haven't appeared yet, and I imagine that's probably Thawne's ace up his sleeve, sort of last nail in Barry Allen's coffin sort of thing, so I'm looking forward to when they get involved. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10.